Yo, what up? So, been setting up a lot of the things, doing work trade for help with setting up the marketing and the channels. I realized that a lot of what this is that I'm working on is has been just setting up the channels and just trying to get that far. Writing songs has now become easy for me. Freestyling is easy for me. Performing, I think, is always going to be challenging because you never know what the room is filled with and how you feel. But I'll say that performing is easy for me. Keeping in mind it's always challenging. So now that I've got these talents, the really difficult part was to, where do I put this music? How do you make money from that? How do you market it? And I'm not interested in following suit. I don't agree with a lot of the ways that people, musicians get treated and what people do in order to get their music out there. Say you like this guy, just pretend you like this guy and like his page just so you get seen. And it's like, well, that's cool, but I really want to make sure that I am liking and investing into things that I actually believe in. So that's taken me longer. I'm taking the long way, let's say, and so here I'm here now, and I got the channel set up. So I've just been, I was in the forest all day yesterday, 24 hours, did a 24-hour fast. I did 2 liver cleanses last week. All my allergies went away. Very exciting. Gallstones removed. They look like pea shapes, and they were like green. I didn't keep any of them. I also didn't taste them, but I mean, if I get more come out, then maybe I can send them to you guys in the mail as like fan things. Anyways, so that's the kind of serious talk that we're doing here. So I'm going to do another liver cleanse and do more soul searching, sleep in the bush, it looks like tonight with my dog. And really just figure out what my plans are and how am I going to go through this and approach this. So this is what I'm doing. I healed myself from about 30 concussions, and I was about 14 when I started being depressed, and I'm 35. It's been 21 years, and I'm not depressed anymore. Now I go through sadness, and I'm starting to learn the difference between sadness and, depression that I felt was like, you don't even want to, there's not even a purpose. There's no reason to get out of bed, You don't even bother tying your shoes because what's the point, so that is gone. I see the point in tying my shoes. I'm actually painting my bedroom right now, which means that I want to have a bedroom. I want to, I want to be here. I want to be alive. So I'm learning. I feel really excited about life now, which is new. And now learning that. So yeah, 24 hours yesterday in the forest, and it was tough. I was crying. It was, challenging. My dad was getting surgery, and I was worried about him, so I was praying for him and sending a positive intention. And the biggest frustration I had in my life recently was with my dog, because he kept jabbing me in the back of the kneecap with a stick as I'm feeling these emotions and I'm crying. I'm just like, the dog jabbing me in the knee. I've dealt with a lot of physical, like my money went to collections the other day. If I don't get money to TELUS by tomorrow, my mom's going to help me with that. Then that would go to collections. I had to phone and get it off their desk, and it's just been like challenging. My landlord threatened to kick me out today because I got to get rent paid, and another roommate is mad at me, and we just got to settle that stuff, and a lot of things that personal issues, people yelling at me, and just anger, and it's just like, it's been tough. But I'm just looking at myself. I caused this. So, and when people are yelling, doesn't matter what they're saying or yelling or calling names, it doesn't matter. I caused it, and I want to look at that, taking the bull by the horns. And also, it's not personal. You cannot yell at me for anything I don't already know about myself. I know who I am. So if someone is saying you're a jerk, and it's like, well, in which way? I know myself better than I know myself. It's like, yeah, sometimes I do this, sometimes I'm like this. Like, what do you got to get more specific. So my point is that no one can hurt me in a way that I already don't know how to, that I already, have been hurting myself. And as I learn that I'm not hurting myself, I'm showing myself more compassion, no longer will I put up with people who try and hurt me. I said, no, thank you, I'm good. Like, you know, I was depressed for 21 years, you know, been there, done that. And so working through a lot of these things so that I can launch my business and be in a stable, from a stable place, so I can just be filled with love and create good. So thank you for watching, listening, staying tuned for what's coming next. We'll be doing lots of cool things, and look forward to the support, and I appreciate the support. And I'll be thanking people individually, and you know, there's a lot of needs that I haven't been getting, but luckily there's like food banks and things, and I got tons of groceries today, and my roommate just got to mend it with him, and he'll help with, you know, he's helping with rent, and if he doesn't want to anymore, then I'll figure it out from other places, and I'm putting, you know, my needs are just to pay bills essentially, and I need the money for that, so I'm going to create ways to pay bills, you know, ways to accept money, and get the support that I need, and no longer playing victim. Oh, I'm not getting the support, when, you know, that kind of thing, because it was like that for a long time. Many of us play victim, and once we take accountability for all of our actions and where we are, there's no space to play victim anymore, and these are the things I'm learning, so working through breaking old habits, because what do they say, habits die hard. When I've been depressed for 21 years, it's not like the go-to of being down doesn't just disappear. It's like my go-to for a lot of years was like, okay, feel sad, and now I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't want to be depressed. So I'm learning new habits to fill in all these hours. I used to get drunk all day, so now I don't drink. So thank you for your support, and this is just an update of what I'm doing. July 30th, 2019, and what time is it? It's about 4 p.m. right now. Thank you, and peace out.